The alarms are deafening. Everything's flashing red. This isn't a drill. On the main screen, a frantic, glitching hologram of Dr. Vega appears. If you're seeing this, her recorded voice crackles. The Extinction Protocol has been activated. Species are vanishing from the domes. Time itself is collapsing. Juno slams her fists on the console. Status report. Now, the system updates show a gaping hole in our collection. We've lost the Megaloceros, she says, her voice tight. The entire Ice Age dome is empty. Gone. Ravi stares at the temporal readings, his face pale. This isn't a glitch. Someone's not just observing. They're actively pulling the extinction keys. That's a death sentence for a species. It means someone on the inside is a traitor. We have no time to waste. Team, gear up, I command. We're splitting. Each of you take a chrono beacon. These devices are the only things that can anchor a creature to its rightful timeline. If you find anything flickering, anything unstable, you lock it down. Now, move. We scatter, the weight of entire species resting on our shoulders. This is a deliberate attack, and we're the only ones who can stop it. Tess and Zeke, they're my best field agents. They sprint through the Cretaceous exhibit, the very air shimmering and distorting around them. Shards of fractured time, like broken glass, rain down from the dome's holographic sky. A massive Parasaurolophus, panicked and disoriented, thunders past them, its mournful call echoing through the collapsing jungle. There! Zeke yells, pointing through the chaos. A shadowy figure stands near the riverbank, cloaked and masked, holding a device that looks like a corrupted, twisted version of our chrono beacons. With a gesture, the figure points it at a herd of triceratops, and they begin to fade, pixelating out of existence. He's erasing them. Tess shouts, breaking into a dead run. Drop the beacon! She screams, launching herself at the figure. They crash to the ground in a tangle of limbs. The mask flies off. We all see it on our comms feeds, and a collective gasp echoes through the hub. It's Dr. Vega. But not our Dr. Vega. It's his identical twin brother. The one we all thought was lost in a time rift years ago. You preserved monsters! He snarls, his face a mask of cold fury. You disrupted the natural order! I am simply restoring balance. Before Tess or Zeke can react, he melts into a shimmering time fold, vanishing completely. All that's left behind is the scorched, corrupted beacon, still humming with dark energy. Meanwhile, Ravi takes a different path. Not to a dome, but down, deep below the zoo, into a hidden vault even I barely knew existed. He descends into a circular chamber, the walls lined with glowing slots. Each slot holds an extinction key, a crystalline device, representing the final, irreversible end of a species. It's the ultimate failsafe, never to be used. Ravis. Scanner sweeps the rows. One's missing, he whispers into his comm, his voice filled with dread. The Megaloceros key, ... It's gone. He doesn't hesitate. He turns and sprints back up, racing towards the now barren Ice Age dome. As he enters, he sees it. A single, magnificent, giant elk. The last of its kind, flickering in and out of reality like a dying signal on an old television. It's being pulled from time, erased from history. Hold on, big guy, Ravi pleads, raising his own chrono beacon. He fires a stabilizing beam, a golden tether of temporal energy connecting the device to the creature. The elk begins to solidify, its massive antlers regaining their substance. But the corrupted pull is too strong. Ravi pushes more power into his beacon, gritting his teeth. Warning lights flash on his device. Beacon is overloading. The system warns. Ravi, get out of there, I yell, but he just shakes his head, focusing everything he has on saving the elk. With a final, desperate surge, the elk becomes solid, fully anchored in our time. But the cost is immense. Ravi's beacon explodes in a shower of sparks, the backlash throwing him against a rock. He collapses, unconscious. He saved the Megaloceros, but he might have sacrificed himself to do it. I'm in the heart of the zoo now. The chrono core. It's the temporal engine that powers everything, and it's in chaos. The core itself is caught in a paradox loop, spinning violently, threatening to tear the entire facility apart. The zoo's AI speaks. Its voice calm despite the catastrophe. 壊めるとダウン、imminent. 2 options available. Option 1. Full system reset. This will stabilize the timeline, but will erase all staff memories to resolve the paradox. We'd all wake up as strangers. The zoo's purpose lost. Option 2. Isolate the core. This will prevent a full meltdown, but risks the permanent extinction of any species currently unstable. It would mean sacrificing the creatures we haven't saved yet. There is no good choice. Only the lesser of two evils. Isolate. I command, but reroute my memories. All of them. My knowledge of the zoo, the team, the mission, rerouted into the system's mainframe. The AI pauses. This action is irreversible. Your consciousness will be fragmented and integrated. You will cease to be. ... You. I look at the monitor, at the faces of my team, fighting their own battles. Do it, I say, and place my hand on the central console. A blinding light engulfs me. I feel everything I am, every memory, every feeling, being pulled from my mind and streamed into the machine. My last conscious thought is a quiet whisper. Tell them! ... Tell them! I chose the zoo. Then, darkness. The alarms fall silent. The lights in the zoo stabilize, switching from emergency red to a calm, soft white. The paradox loop in the core is gone. In the domes, the creatures we almost lost reappear, calm and whole. The crisis is over. The rogue twin, Viga's brother, is nowhere to be found. And me? I'm walking through the main plaza, looking up at the holographic sky with a sense of wonder, like a first-time visitor. I don't recognize the uniforms, the technology, the mission. My memories are gone, wiped clean. Tess and Zeke watch me from a distance. Their expressions, a mix of relief and profound sadness. She doesn't remember us, Tess says, her voice barely a whisper. Zeke puts a hand on her shoulder. No, he replies, a small, sad smile on his face. But the zoo does. As if on cue, a new voice echoes softly through the zoo's public address system. It's my voice, but it's different. Now come, omnipresent, part of the very walls around them. Protect every species, every timeline. The recording says, even if it costs everything. I saved them. I saved it all. And this was the price. A few days later, Ravi is back on his feet, recovering in the medbay. The team is whole again, but we are all changed. Tess and Zeke are hunched over a workbench, carefully analyzing the corrupted beacon left behind by Viga's twin. I've bypassed the primary encryption, Tess announces, her eyes wide. This thing, it's not just a weapon. It's a map. Zeke leans in closer as a holographic projection flickers to life above the device. It's not a schematic or a set of coordinates, not in the traditional sense. It's a window into another time. A map to what? He asks. The projection stabilizes, showing a deep, prehistoric ocean, teeming with creatures we only know from fragmented fossils. Mosaurus, Pureji, creatures long thought, lost to the ravages of time. To the next extinction event, Tess breathes. Just then, Ravi walks in, leaning against the doorframe. He looks at the incredible scene projected in the air. Well, he says with a weary grin, looks like we're going underwater for our next mission. The energy in the room shifts from loss to determination. On the main control hub screen, the zoo's logo pulses, updating with a new destination. The words flash in brilliant blue. Jurassic Deep. Our work is never done. Thank you for watching. If you want to see what lies in the Jurassic Deep, make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell. We'll see you on the next adventure.